These 10 habits saved my health. 1. Hook, setting the stage for transformation. A year ago, I was constantly tired, bloated, and skipping workouts. Now, I feel the best I've ever felt. And these 10 habits are the reason why. This is more than just a dramatic opening line. It's a snapshot of a personal transformation, a statement designed to grab attention and build an immediate connection with the viewer. Many people live in a state of low energy, inconsistent health, and lack of direction. This hook taps into that common struggle and quickly contrasts it with a positive outcome, a healthy, energetic, and balanced lifestyle, piquing the viewer's curiosity. What changed? The video should open with a rapid sequence of high-quality, emotionally compelling footage. A-list shot of you groggy and tired in bed, alarm going off. Your face says it all, exhausted, unmotivated, dreading the day. Follow they with clips of you skipping the gym, tossing fast food wrappers, and slouching in front of a screen. Show the chaos of unhealthy habits stacking up, energy drinks, messy rooms, mental clutter. Next, shift the tone. Quick, clean visuals of fresh smoothies being blended, crisp salads being prepped, a morning walk with sunlight pouring in, light stretching, a peaceful moment journaling, and a close-up of a genuine rested smile. Overlay these visuals with a powerful cinematic voiceover. A year ago, I was stuck in a cycle, tired, sluggish, bloating after every meal, skipping workouts, waking up more exhausted than when I went to sleep. Sound familiar? I knew something had to change, but I didn't want extreme diets or complicated routines, just real, lasting change. And I found it in 10 simple habits. Cue the beat drop in the background music to signal a shift, from struggle to empowerment. As the music fades slightly, end the intro with a personal promise to the viewer. These habits completely transform my energy, mindset, and health. And the best part? They're simple. You can start today. Let's break them down. Add bold on-screen text to build curiosity. Habit number 1. This one changed my mornings forever. No diets, no gimmicks, just results. Watch until the end for the surprising bonus habit. This enhanced hook not only grabs attention, it makes the audience feel seen, understood, and motivated to stick around. 2. Habit breakdown. On the world and friends to a long world in the music. Each habit is explained with its purpose, how it helped, tips for implementation, and a personal touch to build trust and relatability. 1. Waking up at the same time every day. Consistency in your wake-up time is one of the most underrated health habits. Our bodies are naturally wired to follow a rhythm, the circadian rhythm, which controls when we sleep, how deeply we rest, our hormone cycles, and even digestion. Before I established a consistent wake-up time, I was exhausted no matter how much. Our internal clock thrives on predictability. When you wake up at random times every day, 7 a.m. one day, 10 a.m. the next, and noon on weekends, you send mixed signals to your body. Your brain struggles to regulate hormones like cortisol, which helps wake you up, and melatonin, which helps you wind down. This inconsistency messes with your sleep quality, energy levels, hunger cues, and even your immune system. Once I committed to waking up at 6:30 a.m. every day, even on weekends, I noticed a dramatic improvement in energy, focus, and mood. Over time, my body stopped fighting against the alarm clock. I started waking up naturally. That sense of routine gave me momentum that carried through the rest of the day. Even better, consistent wake-up times have been linked to reduced stress, better cardiovascular health, and lower risk of depression. It's like giving your body a dependable schedule it can thrive on. Tips for making it work. Expend it to a morning ritual. Whether it's coffee, meditation, or a walk, have something to look forward to when you wake up. Restanavan within 30 minutes of waking. Natural light signals your brain that it's time to be alert and helps reset your circadian rhythm. Avoid sleeping in more than an hour on weekends. This keeps your body clock stable, even during rest days. Practitioning your alarm across the room. It forces you to physically get up, breaking the temptation to snooze. This one change can ripple across your life, influencing how you eat, think, move, and feel. It's the foundation habit that made all the others easier to implement. 2. 10-minute morning movement. This doesn't have to be a full-on workout. In fact, the goal here is to simply move your body to tell your brain, hey, the day has started. Light movement increases blood flow, warms up your joints, and helps you shake off the grogginess that lingers after sleep. Just 10 minutes of intentional movement can trigger the release of endorphins and dopamine, feel-good chemicals that set a positive tone for your entire day. When I started this habit, I wasn't aiming for a six-pack. I just wanted to stop feeling stiff and slow in the mornings. I began with 5 minutes of stretching and some light yoga poses. After a week, I added a short walk around the block. The result? Clearer thinking, faster mornings, and less back pain from all the sitting I used to do. Morning movement doesn't just help your body. It also signals to your mind that you're prioritizing yourself. It's a form of self-respect. You're not waiting until the day gets chaotic to check in with yourself. Ideas for morning movement? Stretching routine. Focus on the neck, shoulders, hips, and hamstrings. Farud go flow. Try sun salutations or a short energizing sequence. Walk or light jog, even just around your home or balcony. Bodyweight exercises. 10 squats, 10 push-ups, 10 jumping jacks, that's it. Be Kansas to a favorite song. Yes, this counts. And it's fun. Tips to make it stick. Raphael, lay out your workout clothes the night before. Remove the friction of decision-making in the morning. Keep it short and realistic. 10 minutes is the goal, not 60. This is about momentum, not intensity. Pair it with music or sunlight. These both naturally boost your energy and mood. Track your streak. Use a calendar or app to check off your movement every morning. It's motivating. This habit became my mental espresso. It got me moving, thinking clearly, and feeling like I already accomplished something, all before breakfast. 3. Drinking water before coffee. So many of us start our day dehydrated, especially if we sleep with the fan or AC on. Then we slam coffee as the first thing we consume, which makes it worse. Caffeine is a diuretic, meaning it prompts your body to lose water. When you drink coffee before hydrating, it can lead to that all-too-familiar mid-morning crash, headaches, and brain fog. By starting with a glass of water, ideally room temperature, you're giving your body what it truly needs first: hydration. Water first thing in the morning helps replenish fluids lost overnight, supports digestion, kickstarts your metabolism, flushes out toxins, and even lubricates your joints. Your brain, made mostly of water, also functions better when hydrated. I used to get jittery after coffee and crash by 10 a.m. Just 1 week of drinking a full glass of water first changed that. I now keep a full water bottle by my bed, so it's the first thing I reach for in the morning. Bonus tip: add lemon or a pinch of sea salt to your water if you want to add electrolytes and flavor. How to make it a habit: toot a full glass or bottle of water on your nightstand. Make it easy and obvious. Drink before your first cup of coffee. Think of it as a health password to unlock your caffeine. Oof's a straw if it helps you drink faster and more consistently. Camify it. Use a habit tracker to check off your hydration streak. This one tweak helped my digestion, mood, and energy levels, and I didn't have to give up coffee. Just sequence it right and your body will thank you. 4. High-protein breakfast. Breakfast sets the tone for your blood sugar, cravings, and energy for the rest of the day, and protein is your best friend here. Unlike high-carb meals like cereal or toast, protein provides slow-digesting fuel that keeps your blood sugar stable and helps you avoid that mid-morning crash. It also supports muscle repair, brain function, and hormonal balance. When I started prioritizing protein, I noticed a dramatic change in how long I stayed full and how much less I craved sweets. Swapping cereal for eggs or Greek yogurt made me feel more focused and steady all morning. I didn't need an emergency snack by 10 a.m. Example: high-protein meals. Greek yogurt plus chia seeds plus berries, scrambled eggs with spinach and avocado, pajapine smoothie with banana, almond butter, and flax seeds, tofu scramble with veggies, reliable cottage cheese with nuts and sliced apples. Tips for making it stick. Disclaimer ahead: prep smoothie ingredients or hard-boiled eggs in advance. Blue fiber and fat. Combine protein with fiber, berries, oats, and healthy fats, nuts, avocado, to stay full longer. Baloo with a simple swap. Replace one sugary breakfast this week with something higher in protein and see how you feel. This habit helped me stop the cycle of energy spikes and crashes. I felt nourished, grounded, and ready to take on the day. Don't underestimate how much this one meal can impact your entire morning. 5. No screens. 1 hour before bed. Your brain needs darkness and calm to produce melatonin, the sleep hormone. But when you're staring at your phone, scrolling TikTok, watching intense shows, or replying to emails late at night, your brain gets mixed signals. The result? Poor sleep quality, trouble falling asleep, and waking up groggy. This habit was a hard one for me. I used to be in bed with my phone for an hour or more, telling myself I was winding down when I was really overstimulating my brain. Once I challenged myself to put the phone down and replace it with reading, journaling, or prepping for the next day, everything changed. I fell asleep faster and felt more rested. Tips to help you log off. Formatted night shift or blue light glasses. Not a full fix, but better than nothing if you have to use screens. Set a bedtime alarm. When your phone goes off, you're forced to get up. This can help you stay in bed longer. Set a sleep-inducing apps. There are plenty of apps designed for the exact purpose. For example, I use the app called Bedtime Story to help me fall asleep faster. 10-minute meditation or journaling. Our minds are often cluttered with constant input. Texts, emails, social media, and stress from daily life. That's why I added a simple mental reset. 10 minutes each morning or evening of meditation or journaling. This practice gave me space to breathe, reflect, and slow down. Meditation taught me how to sit with discomfort, observe my thoughts without judgment, and build emotional resilience. I didn't need incense or a fancy cushion, just a quiet space and a timer. I started with 2 minutes, and over time it became one of the most grounding parts of my day. Journaling gave me clarity. It was a way to empty my mind onto paper, process emotions, and recenter. I especially loved using prompts like, Rospelag, what do I need more of today? What am I avoiding that I know would make me feel better? What went well yesterday? Benefits I noticed. Less anxiety and racing thoughts. Letter decision-making and focus. More emotional stability and patience. Apps to help. Insight Timer, Headspace, or just your phone's timer. How to make it stick. Pair it with something else you already do, like right after your morning coffee or before bed. Price a physical journal and pen to disconnect from screens. Low is with 3 minutes and build up. It's not about doing it perfectly. This habit won't change your life overnight, but give it a week and you'll start to notice a quieter mind and clearer heart. 7. Regular meal timing. Before I established a routine, I'd go hours without eating, then suddenly feel starving and overeat. My energy would crash, digestion felt off, and my mood was all over the place. What fixed that? Simply eating meals around the same time every day. Our digestive systems love rhythm. When you eat at consistent times, your body learns when to release digestive enzymes, when to expect fuel, and how to regulate hunger hormones like ghrelin and leptin. This helps with portion control, fewer cravings, and more stable blood sugar. How I structured it. Breakfast around 7:30 a.m., temperature to around 12:30 p.m., dinner around 6:30 p.m. Of course, life isn't perfect, but having a general pattern helped me feel more in control and less reactive to food. Tips to stick with it. Set gentle alarms to remind yourself it's time to eat. Don't skip meals to save calories. It backfires later. Prep meals ahead of time to avoid grabbing quick junk when hunger hits. This habit brought a surprising calm to my relationship with food. It's not restrictive, it's rhythmic, and your body will thank you with better digestion, balanced energy, and fewer cravings. 8. Tracking nutrition without obsessing. Tracking what you eat isn't about restriction, it's about awareness. Before I started this habit, I had no idea how often I was reaching for snacks, skipping protein, or eating out of boredom. Once I began casually logging my meals, even just jotting notes in a notebook, patterns became obvious. One week, I realized I hadn't eaten a proper vegetable in 4 days. Another, I saw that I felt my best on days with 30+ grams of protein before lunch. That clarity helped me course correct without guilt. It's not about counting every calorie. It's about building a relationship with food that's based on knowledge instead of autopilot. What worked for me? Wasync my using MyFitnessPal to track basic nutrition. Writing in a simple food journal, pen plus paper, for emotional eating triggers. Reflecting weekly. How did I feel this week? What meals gave me energy? Mindset tip. Perfection isn't the goal. It's about gathering data and learning. This habit helped me stay accountable without becoming obsessive. It gave me control in a sustainable, healthy way. 9. Walking after meals. This one habit made a huge difference in how I felt physically and mentally after eating. A simple 10 to 15-minute walk after meals helps move food through your digestive tract, regulates blood sugar, and clears the mental fog. I started doing this after dinner. No phone, just a short stroll around the block. Sometimes I'd reflect on the day. Other times I'd call a friend or listen to a calming podcast. The walk became a ritual, a moment of transition between doing and unwinding. Why it works. Post-digestion, when we sit for long periods, we tend to eat more, leading to bloating and less effective digestion. A simple stroll allows your digestive system to process the food and move on to the next task. It clears the fog. Walking in nature clears your mind. It's the perfect moment to let thoughts settle. It regulates blood sugar. Move boosts insulin sensitivity and improves digestion and reduces bloating. Light cardio can elevate your mood, making you happier. 10. Do a challenge. Your brain is like a muscle that needs constant work. Many cardio can elevate your mood and increase daily step count. How to make it a habit. Walk right after you put your fork down. Don't wait. Walk with a friend or loved one for accountability. Priest to hit to let a 100 steps per minute. Brisk, but not intense. This tiny shift gave me better digestion and a natural mood boost. It's a small habit with big impact. 10. Weekly digital detox hour. We're constantly plugged in, scrolling, comparing, responding, and it's draining. I used to think I was resting while doom scrolling, but it left me more anxious. That's why I added a once-a-week digital detox. One screen-free hour just for me. At first, I didn't know what to do with myself. I'd reach for my phone out of reflex, but over time, this hour became sacred. I painted. I cleaned. I sat on the porch and watched clouds. I felt myself coming back to the present. What you can do during a detox hour. Read a book or write by hand. Organize a drawer or declutter a space, go for a walk or take a bath, play with a pet, listen to music, or just sit and breathe. How to start. Choose 1 hour every week. I do Sunday afternoons. People know you're unplugging. No pressure to reply. Keep your phone in a different room or turn it off. This habit gave me back something I didn't know I had lost, my attention span, my creativity, my calm. Try it once. You might be surprised how good quiet feels.